Hi there, Becky Speckart here, and today we are talking about tips and tricks for changing diapers. That's right, diaper changing 101 for the rookies and even for people who have been doing it a while. You might find something new. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe below so that you can get all of the updates on our future videos, and share this with a friend if it helped you out today. When I change a diaper, I am preparing for battle. Becky, you can do this. We got this! You can do this! Diaper changing 101! Woo! There are many things I do before I ever actually change the diaper to prepare for what might be ahead of me. Your mom did it for you, and now I'm going to teach you how to pay it forward and take care of the stankier part of parenthood. Let's do it.
I found that Pampers are just the best. For a lot of reasons. I mean, they're not the best price, but you're gonna have less leaks with Pampers because it's just a better quality. They have this guy here. This seems not important, but this is the thin layer that lies between you and your child's liquidy dump. And so putting the diaper on right is very important, and having that layer is very important. Once you put it on, if it's like this, that's a problem. The poop is gonna leak out. You have to make sure that this is pulled all the way out to keep from a blowout, if that makes sense. This is no, bad, problematic. This is good. That nice little strip, if it's yellow, there's no pee. If it's blue, it means they peed. So very handy. One of the most valuable pieces of advice was the safety diaper. So your kid just pooped or peed. Before you do anything else, lift up with the other diaper on and put that one underneath. That way, especially early on, if they decide to surprise pee, you've already caught it in your diaper. And it keeps you from soiling your carpet, soiling somebody else's carpet. Obviously, I recommend putting some kind of layer down, but this has saved my life so many times. You haven't even opened the diaper yet, but you've got your safety diaper on. Next, wipes. I like to take out a couple, especially if I know it's poop. Get them ready right next to the kid. And you want to have your butt paste ready. And then, oh no, they're going to be crazy. Let's give them a little toy to play with so that they're less likely to grab the diaper and throw it across the room. And now we go to change the diaper, okay? And what do we got here? Oh my Lanta, it's a load of crap. Yes, I own a fake turd. And with girls, you gotta make sure that you go top down, so from their vagina to their butt, so that you don't accidentally get any nasty fecal matter up in there. And for little boys, they've got all these PPTPs. Those things are a racket. Don't even think about it. The easiest thing you can do is just grab a wipe and drop it on their penis. Or just like another little receiving blanket and put it on there. A heavy one. Those PPTPs are a ripoff, okay? Adorable thought, terrible. They don't stay on, they fall off. Always use the back of this diaper as the first wipe. So you collect as much as you can and wipe down, and then you've saved yourself a wipe every single time you change their diaper, okay? So then you've got that tucked back and out of the way. You can take a wipe and wipe down. Remember, if it's a little girl, and then you just wad that up, pull it out, and look at that. You've already got another diaper ready to go. Oh, look, I only used one wipe, so I'm gonna take these, I'm gonna put them back in my wipe container. Now, let's apply some butt paste. And let's wipe it where we need to wipe it. It's perfect to use every time. It's preventative. And then what's left? Wipe straight on the diaper. No more on my finger. And then that's right where it needs to be. Then you take this and you roll it up. Don't forget what I told you. These things need to be all pulled out, which again, Pampers has the best brand for that because they're already kind of in the right position. Some brands are gonna have to uncurl those. This layer right here is so important, okay? If the diaper's a little too big, you can always fold it down and then tuck the tag in. This part's important because the more recklessly you do this, the more likely they are to have a blowout. And then you're changing poop off of clothes and everything, and that's way more dramatic. So pop that puppy off, aim right about in the middle. Same thing on this side. Okay, and then you want to have it as even as you can right there. If you've put this on like Whopper Jawed like that, and like that, like this thing is going to shimmy off, okay? So the more straight on you can do it, your future self thanks you. Thank you so much for changing my disgusting diaper. You're the best mommy in the whole wide world. So then, we've got our poopy diaper and we've got the wipe that we used. You want to roll it up as tight as you can. If you ever worked at Subway or Jimmy John's, okay, you roll it up as tight as you can. Use the tab to make it stick. Use the other tab to make it stick. And then, get yourself a plastic bag, put it in the trash bag, and you want to cinch it off because the poop smells and you want to create as many barricades to the poop particles getting to your nose holes as possible. and then wrap it in there again. So it gets a double one. Did you see that? And you've double bagged it, okay? The polite thing to do when you're at someone's house is to take this out in the garage, wherever their trash can is outside, so people don't have to smell poop every single time they open the trash. I actually banish all my poopy diapers to a diaper genie out in the garage because diaper genies help, but they still release poop every time you open it, and it's disgusting. So I'll put pee diapers in the trash right in the room out of convenience because there's more of those, and poop ones I trot right out to the garage and put them in there. My 3-year-old takes every single poopy diaper and puts it in the diaper genie outside. They love to help. Your hands are full as a mom, especially if you have multiple kids in diapers. So delegate out, man. Let's talk about the diaper changing station. Pee diapers, diaper changing setup, feeder system, and then I need it right away, quick access type things right there. I also just put some curtains on the bottom there to kind of cover my mess. And I used shower curtain rings. It's not necessary, but it can kind of hide the mess if you care about that kind of thing. First of all, we've got wipes. I do recommend this little guy.
So this is the OXO Tot Perfect Pull Wipes Dispenser. If you have Sam's Club or Costco membership or just have availability to buy wipes in bulk, it's much cheaper. And then one-handed. Oftentimes you only have one hand available. It has a weighted part that makes sure that you can get just one wipe at a time. If your child, I don't know, gets in the room and takes all the wipes out during his nap and they're all over the floor, then you can still shove them back in there and use them again. I also recommend having some hand sanitizer for right after the baby poops, even though I'll probably wash my hands again just because I feel filthy. Butt paste is wonderful. There are many things you cannot control as a parent. This is one of the few things that you can get ahead of. Diaper rash. You can use it proactively, so after each change, just a little bit on there, and then it gives you a little bit of grace when Junior poops his pants or they're in the car and sitting in it. I highly recommend this butt paste with that cute little guy on him. And then I like to have a few right on hand here because when you're changing a diaper, sometimes it is an emergency. So it's wonderful to have them just ready to grab. And I also like having a feeder system. Here's some that are not out of their container, but a layer up, I have some that are ready to be grabbed to put in there. And then something to distract them and take their attention off of, I don't know, grabbing their diaper full of feces and flinging at you. Not that that has ever happened. Ideally, maybe something that they don't normally have on hand. So it's exciting specifically for diaper changes. And there's a chance you might need to rotate them out. Sometimes you can even just give them a lid. It doesn't have to be fancy, just something that is new to them to distract them when you're changing a poopy diaper. Next, this guy right here. What I did is I actually put a top sheet that matches that guy because what toddler's gonna use a top sheet. And I feel like I've gotten an excessive amount of burp rags, receiving blankets, and I would highly recommend that you take them and you put them on top of the fitted sheet because then you don't have to wash everything. You can just strip the top one off if there is an accident. If he only pees, I will put the diaper in this trash. Also, the leg lock is very helpful for squirmy little babies. If you're changing their diaper on the floor because you're at a friend's house or you're somewhere else that doesn't have a diaper changing station, make sure that you lock their leg and it allows you to slowly change their diaper without letting them squirm away. The premise is basically that you put your leg over their little leg and so it's locked and so they can't twist their hips. And you can kind of slowly release one leg at a time so that you can shimmy the diaper under or shimmy a pair of pants on. And it's just really helpful for trying to get your kid dressed or trying to put a diaper on the floor when they're being squirrely and squirming around. It's easy to let the routine task of diaper changing be discouraging. So I would encourage you to put some kind of note or inspirational quotation or scripture or something near the diaper changing station so that you can be encouraged every time you're there. Diaper changing is also an opportunity for you to interact with your little one because they're raised up really close to your face. I actually have a tradition of giving my babies all a raspberry on their stomach during diaper changing. And so it can turn something that's kind of annoying and gross into something funny that ends in laughter. These are all of my best practices, tips, and tools from changing many hundreds and hundreds of diapers over the last 5 years. And I hope they've helped you. And if they have, please be sure to share this with a friend and subscribe to our channel for more of this action. This has been Beck Speck, over and out.